Good morning. The question has been raised from 1 Samuel 28 when King Saul went to the Witch of Endor and she conjured up Samuel, the deceased prophet of God. Was it him who appeared to Saul? Well, the way the scripture is written, it was Samuel. But you ask, he had died. I thought that the dead could not be called back to the land of the living. Well, yes, that is correct, unless it is a sovereign act of God, who can do anything he deems right in his sight. So the only way someone could return and speak to the living is if God intervened and caused it to happen, which he did. To be clear, the witch did her thing, but she didn't conjure up Samuel. Now we know that because when Samuel appears, she shrieks. It was unexpected. Whatever she planned to do as a con artist to convince Saul that Samuel had appeared, instead of that happening, God made something happen that even surprised her. Remember, no human has the ability or power to call or bring someone back from the dead. And when a medium appears to do this, it's either a trick or there is a supernatural explanation for it, as in an evil spirit expresses itself. Remember, an evil spirit can possess a person and therein speak from the spiritual realm. An evil spirit could impersonate a deceased person, which would then lead the living to believe that it really was that person. But the dead don't return to this world to impart messages to the living. And this is one reason why God outlawed it. He doesn't want his people deceived by mediums or evil spirits. Stay away from that nonsense. No good will come from it. These psychic hotlines and shows, don't waste your time or money. So back to the passage. The medium did not conjure up Samuel, yet he appeared. And every word he spoke was accurate, referring both to the past, the present, and even foretelling the future. Now, I know there are other interpretations of this, and they're worthy of consideration, but today I offer this one. God did send Samuel from Sheol, where he was peacefully waiting, after his death, for the cross and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Samuel appeared, and he spoke in that situation as God directed him. I mean, after all, he had done that throughout his earthly life, speaking on behalf of God. God would have him do it again. I think about Jesus' transfiguration and how Moses and Elijah appeared with Jesus in that situation. It wasn't typical for something like that to happen, and it wouldn't be a pattern to be expected, but it did happen. For me, it's all a comforting reminder of the sovereignty of God, that he can do what pleases him for whatever he does. We will trust him and rest in him. Thank God he is sovereign.
Sovereign in the mountain air, sovereign on the ocean floor, with me in the calm, with me in the storm, sovereign in my greatest joy, sovereign in my deepest cry, with me in the dark, with me at the dawn, in your everlasting arms, all the pieces of my life, from beginning to the end, I can trust you. In your never failing love, you work everything for good. God, whatever comes my way, I will trust you.
Thank you for listening to Mornings with Pastor Jim. This podcast is a ministry of Family Church PC. For more information or to contact us, go to familychurchpc.com. Have a blessed day.